Hey guys, and if you saw my previous video on this kind of joke, this stick bug thing, I'm going to be kind of going over behind the scenes of how I put it together really quickly. It only took me like, I think 30 minutes or less. So anyways, I started with the 3D model, and as you can see, it's not very complicated. It doesn't need to be. It's a stick bug, honestly. So I went in, I made all of the parts in Blockbench really quickly, and the flow of working with it was actually pretty simple. So I make a big stick in the middle. I make 3 first segments and 3 second segments. So leg A, if I select it, lets me pick everything on the left side. Like vice versa. Leg A is right side, leg B is left side. Then inside it, I can select upper and lower. And this just lets me manipulate the lower and upper segment. Now for animating, I just exported this thing. Then I did some arrangements, moving things, changing rotations, right? And then after I did that, I made a couple versions, and then I exported all those. Then I headed over to vburlier.github.io/animated-models, formerly known as like Fizzy's model animator. So I uploaded all of them here, put them into the timeline, and it turns out something like this. Now, as you can see, the legs actually extend underneath the ground. You could shorten them, but honestly, you can't see the difference when it's in the ground, so who cares? Now, then all I did was I exported it, and it gave me a zip file. The zip file was a resource pack, which I threw into my resource packs folder. Then I went into Assets Minecraft and checked it out. The model was under stick.json, so when we loaded it up in game, we got this guy, which almost looks spider-like. It's kind of creepy, honestly. So then we also needed the sound effect. So I added a sounds.json that I had in another pack. The sounds.json just says, make something that says custom.sticked to be the sound custom/sticked, which I went into the pack custom sticked, and I uploaded a OGG, which I generated with Audacity from the internet. I also cut it down to be a little bit less than 5 seconds because YouTube copyright systems allow up to 5 seconds of a song that isn't yours, so I went safe and went with 4 seconds. Then for commands, I hopped into a random overworld, found a nearby cave system, and I threw in some command blocks, no data packs necessary. So I started by, if a creeper is ignited, you add 1 to a score. Okay, if their score is above a certain value, ideally it'd be above 29, then play this custom song at it and summon the stick and execute as the stick at them at the nearest creeper, and then make it face that player. So this just makes the stick kind of face towards the player roughly, which didn't really work out, but I didn't care about it that much. And then TP the creeper so he's disappeared. And finally, I need to cause the creeper to be ignited by causing it to be ignited around the player within 3 blocks of the player. It just changes their ignited tag to 1 and causes them to definitely explode and give us some information. Now, at first it didn't work. I actually had a lot of failed attempts. And I figured out that I needed a value of 22 because for some reason they're like starting to blow up before they even get close enough to me to get ignited or something like that. But that's okay. That's just minor adjustments. Now, finally, to summon the creeper, it's as simple as detecting if a player is within a box that is not in creative. So if you are in roughly up to this area of the tunnel, it will detect you, and then comparator into this command block, which summons a creeper up here. That will make it so the creeper only will summon once unless I left the area and came back, but it was scripted. I did not leave the area and come back. Anyways, that's it, guys. Kind of a quick explanation. I know my game might be a bit laggy right now for the video just because I have so many things open at once, but that's just kind of a quick little creative process of how I made something, this little joke. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.